Yo guys, this is Atrix here. It's a common knowledge that Egg Simulator uses stolen codes from the Yuzu emulator PC version. So I thought, why not test out Yuzu emulator Android against Egg Simulator to see if Egg Simulator Android version, even while stealing codes of Yuzu emulator PC builds, is better than Yuzu Android version. In today's video, I'll be using the Yuzu emulator early access latest build. Yep, we'll be comparing both the emulators on their latest build, and as early access build is supposed to be the better version of Yuzu emulator Android, I'll be using this build. In general, limit speed percentage has been disabled, CPU accuracy set to auto, and all our regular settings like disabling dock mode, because Let's Go Pikachu doesn't work with dock mode enabled. 1x graphic resolution, I won't be decreasing resolution because in our past video we have already found out that even if I try to emulate Let's Go Pikachu at 4x resolution on this Android device, I'll still get almost same amount of FPS. You know what? I'll just upscale the resolution 2x graphic resolution for today's test, cause why not? We have enabled disk shader cache, also force maximum clocks along with asynchronous shaders. Let's go back in debug. CPU debugging has been turned off, fast memory has been turned on. So those are the settings which I am using on the Yuzu emulator Android, and let me show you the settings which I'll be using on the Egg emulator. Let's go to game settings. We'll scroll down and make sure speed mode is enabled, fast FB readback is also enabled, along with multi-thread shaders, video decoding. Disk shader cache has been disabled here. Graphics driver, I'm not using any kind of graphic driver. For audio backend, we'll select AA audio. Fast memory is page unit. CPU scheduler type is all cores, and I have been getting many comments from you telling me that Egg Simulator is still the best Nintendo Switch emulator for Android. Ironically, even though it has lot of stolen codes, it requires permissions which shouldn't be asked by an emulator. So in my opinion, I don't really recommend using Egg Simulator. This video is only for entertainment purposes. Let's tap on touch controls and it will immediately ask me to get the VIP subscription. Anyways, we have gotten 1-day VIP subscription. Let's go back and start testing out Let's Go Pikachu and see how well does it actually work. And there we go. At the top left side, you'll see the memory, FPS, and also GPU statistics. In my 100% honest opinion, Egg Simulator is nowhere supposed to be called as the best Nintendo Switch emulator for Android, because it has lot of issues. The first major issue is the slow loading time. Like, what the heck bro, how much time do you need to just load a Pokemon game? On a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 device, in Skyline emulator, it only takes 2 seconds, only 2 seconds to start Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. But anyways, the game has successfully started. We are getting well over 130 FPS. It's very ironic to see that Egg Simulator, being a Nintendo Switch emulator for Android which uses codes of other Nintendo Switch emulators like Ryujinx and Yuzu, may perform better than the official builds of Yuzu Android. Now, if you guys don't know, the developers of Yuzu and Citra are one. Well, not really, but Team Citra is the one who started Project Yuzu. Anyways, let's try using Thunder Shock. In the battle scene, we are getting around over 100 FPS, over 130 FPS, and the game is going so fast I can't really understand. Oh my god, I'm about to faint. No, Nidoran is about to faint because our Pikachu is here with a Thunder Shock. Could you listen to what I have to say, please? Nope, I ain't going to listen to you. Anyways, after moving around, you will see places where it has to compile shaders. The FPS goes down from 80 to almost 40. That's the thing with shader compilation. Once all the shaders are compiled, the game will work way better. So through this gameplay, we'll find out if there are any graphical glitches, and I have to say nope, there isn't any kind of graphical issue while emulating Let's Go Pikachu on the Egg emulator, because it is one of the more optimized games. But if you do try emulating huge games like Scarlet and Violet, Legends Arceus, or even Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, then none of the Nintendo Switch emulators for Android are optimized for that kind of emulation. If we compare Nintendo Switch emulation on Android with the Nintendo Switch emulation on PC, realistically speaking, Nintendo Switch emulation on PC will always be better than Nintendo Switch emulation on Android. But anyways, that was the conclusion of Egg Simulator's Let's Go Pikachu gameplay. Now let's just go ahead and try the same game on Yuzu emulator Android. By the way, I always recommend you guys to force stop Egg Simulator because it seems to be running in background. Just for your safety, make sure to force stop it. And let me also enable high performance mode so that I get the best amount of performance possible while emulating Switch games on Yuzu Android. I have already showed you guys the settings which I am using. Game loading, alright. Now here's the thing, game loading is definitely faster in Yuzu compared to that of Egg Simulator. Like, within just few seconds, the game has started. Now game loading speed also depends on your device specifications. On AGNS Emulator, it doesn't really matter, the game loading time is always huge. But there we go, our game has successfully started. At the top left side, we are getting around 50 FPS at the title screen. Let's enter the game. 2x graphic resolution, don't forget that we are emulating the game at 2K resolution, I guess. We are getting around 20 FPS. Well, the truth is, the performance has been capped in Yuzu Emulator Android. But I have to say this one thing, guys. I classify graphic quality into 3 categories. Skyline Emulator graphics are little dull. Again, it's really good. But Yuzu Emulator Android's graphic quality, just take a look at this. The colors are super vibrant and the game is looking really great at 2x resolution. There is one thing, that's gameplay experience. Yuzu Emulator Android has the best gameplay experience, but one of the parts of gameplay experience is performance, and it's just not quite there yet. The graphic quality is 100% perfect though, no complaints from that side. And do you guys know one thing? Yuzu Emulator Android's performance will be improving pretty soon. It will take exponential amount of time. We don't really have an estimated time of arrival, but once the performance fix has been released, you can expect almost 3 times the performance that we are seeing right now. We are getting 20 FPS, we will be definitely getting 60 FPS one day, someday, hopefully soon on the Yuzu Emulator Android. But in close spaces, even in 2x resolution, the game works perfectly fine. 45 FPS, no lags, no frame drops, no crashes. That's why Yuzu is one of the best Nintendo Switch emulators for Android, but only for high-end device users, not low-end device. If you want to play this game on low-end device, Skyline Emulator is the best answer that I can give you guys. So in like demanding areas, you can definitely see the FPS go down, and I am guessing that's because of the 2x graphics resolution. Still, I am pretty sure that in battle scenarios, we will get almost 3 times the performance. There we go, 50 FPS. It's just the open world scenarios, and also you have to note that the disk shader cache has been enabled, so all the shaders will be stored on your Android device, making the game faster the next time you play it. So let me know in the comment section down below which emulator do you guys use to emulate Let's Go Pikachu on your Android device. See you guys next time. Peace out.